Welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for being new here. We do a lot of lifestyle, shop with me, cleaning, decluttering, minimal ish videos on this channel, and I appreciate you all being here. So, today we're going to go through my cleaning supplies. Pretty much got through all of them. And by the way, I'm taking a little walk here. I decided to get out and get some exercise today, and as I was taking a walk around the town, I got thirsty, and I was like, you know what? Let me go across this crazy bridge and get something to drink. And then I realized it was getting ready to rain, so I was tripping, but thankfully it didn't rain on me. I'm trying to get outside, get a little exercise more often, and not be such a homebody. So, yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, I went through my cleaning supplies. We are getting our kitchen renovated at this time, so I thought it was the perfect time for me to try to sort through it and see what do I use, what do I not use. I feel like cleaning supplies are something we don't often declutter. And you'll see I don't probably have as much as most people because I am minimal ish, but I do have quite a few things. Now, there are a few things not represented here I forgot about, or I just didn't feel like going downstairs and getting. But this is pretty much everything I use to clean with the exception of, like wax melts and silly stuff like that. But for the most part, I, at one point, only used like natural cleaning products and all that. And I'm all for that 100%. But I have to say, I have put bleach back in my life and I'm not mad about it. And something you are going to see, or not see, I should say, is vinegar. A lot of people love vinegar. A lot of people swear by it. They say it disinfects. I'm not sold on it. I think it's harsh. It doesn't smell good. Sure, it's natural. That's great. But my favorite alternative to that is 70% alcohol. And if you've ever watched Midwest Magic Cleaning on YouTube, you will know that he is a huge fan of the alcohol dishwashing liquid and water mixture. It's great for an all-purpose cleaner, and I'm sold. I make it myself. It's concentrated, obviously. So, the alcohol is. So, I'll try to put in the description box the recipe. But anyway, on to the decluttering. You'll see I did toss 2 sets of wax tarts. Those actually came with a wax warmer I bought in a set for Halloween decor, and tried them and they're not strong, so I'm tossing those. And I kept another little package that was from Walmart that I really like. And my Swiffers, I'm a big fan of your regular Swiffer, not the kind you refill and it's got the squirt bottle and all that. Just give me the Swiffer wet pads there and I'm good to go. I am putting those things in the floor that I'm keeping. I don't know why I didn't just put the stuff I'm getting rid of down there, but anyway, it's a mess. This is a piece to a broom that is downstairs. I didn't bring it up here, but I am going to keep that because we have to really scrub the kitchen floors once they're done renovating and everything is done. So I'm going to keep that and use it for that and probably toss it after that because, again, I like the Swiffer. And if I'm going to do a deep clean on my hard floors, I will just go buy like Dollar Tree mops and use those for a good like deep clean. Even if I do it 4 times a month, it's, I don't know what, under $10 to just buy them, use them, and toss them. I know the environment, don't throw stuff away all the time, but whatever. Anyhow, so these are some of the items I'm going to keep. That is my spray bottle. I'm a sucker for a good spray bottle. I hate the kind that fall apart. Those I think are from Amazon. They're really good, and that is what I mix my alcohol mixture in. And I'm in love with it. I use it just on the daily. And then there's some bleach. I did buy a small thing of bleach because, as much as I can't stand the smell and it aggravates me, there are just some jobs that require the tough stuff, and the bleach is gonna get the job done. And the spray can down there is some kind of Clorox. I don't know. It's like super duper antibacterial. Don't look at my plant. Okay, I've almost killed it. I'm a terrible plant mom. But anyway, I'm tossing things I'm going to keep there on the floor. I know that's stupid, but those cleaning cloths right there are my all time favorite. They're microfiber, but they're not that weird feeling microfiber, if you know what I'm talking about. Those are super soft, and I used to have like 20 of them, and I'm down to like maybe five. I don't know what happened to all of them, but I am keeping those. I'm not getting rid of a whole lot because I didn't have a whole lot to begin with, but things like these pads for scrubbing the bathtub, things like that, gonna keep those because I'll just use them and toss them. And of course, my cleaning rags, or cleaning cloths, I do rewash and use them again and again. I do have an extra spray bottle top as well, and that is a little scraper. I love that thing. I had another one, used it. I've already tossed it. Used it so long it fell apart, so I am using that new one now. I take it out of the package. And then that brings us to this little dog hair remover. We don't have carpet in the house now, so really no point in having that. So that is going to go in the get rid of pile. I know my get rid of pile is not very big, but I am tossing that. And there's my favorite thing on earth, which is the alcohol. I wouldn't suggest using it on wood. I will say that it will dry it out terribly, but for most surfaces, can't be beat as a multi-purpose cleaner. And you can also use it for sanitizing as well. I don't know why these were even over here. These are little bottles of kind of like spackle, and you can, if you have little nail holes or whatever, you can cover them up. Those will go in another department. There's another favorite, which is the Dawn Power Wash. I love the apple scent. Smells a little bit like chemicals, but I can live with that. And behind that, or beside that, I should say, is the Lysol Multi-Purpose. I mean, once again, a lot of chemicals, but whatever. Sometimes you need the tough stuff. The Fabrizio, I love it. I don't love it in just the air freshener, so I'm going to get rid of that. Not a huge fan of the scent, but I do like the fabric refresh for rugs and things of that nature. So, I mean, really, I didn't keep a lot. I do have toilet cleaner, but that stays in the bathrooms, and I know I'm keeping that. And this is something very important in case you didn't know. If you have spiders, or I don't know. I don't know about mosquitoes, but definitely spiders. This is the answer. Technically, peppermint would be better, but this is a huge bottle of essential oil. This is cinnamon. But peppermint, I got this on a good deal, so I have it instead of peppermint. But peppermint in water and spray it around your house. You're going to hear the dog playing with her toy in the background. Anyway, we'll keep spiders away. And I've tried it, so it definitely works, okay? This little scrub brush I've had a million of, and this is the last one I have on hand. It's handy around your sink fixtures and faucets and things like that. It's just really abrasive, though. Be careful with it. I love it. Now, I want to be honest with you. I kind of wish I could have pared down some of this stuff a lot more, and I probably will do that later. Keeping these two Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, tried and true. Love these things, and I do end up taking them out of the box so I can toss that. What I would really love to do is get down to only the alcohol cleaner, but one of our animals, well, two of them, we lost one unfortunately, but was sick. So I know the alcohol is strong enough to kill germs, but I felt like I really needed the Lysol, and for bigger jobs, I don't know. I'm sure I'll like burn through it and then not rebuy it. These right here are the dusters. I have a big telescopic duster, and those are replacement heads for it for different jobs. That is also downstairs, the telescopic part. So I'm going to keep that. This thing was all the rage and still is a good seller, I'm sure, on Amazon. It is the bathtub scrubber. I want to be honest with you. I've used it a couple of times. You think it's going to save you a lot of time. It really doesn't. It's awkward. I mean, does it get the job done? Yeah. But you got to keep it recharged and all of that. Honestly, I feel like I could clean the tub by hand and not have to go through all the charging and recharging and storing it and all that. So we're going to let that go too. And I have the charger. So all those things I'm getting rid of are going to go on to live another life in another home. So it's not going to get tossed or thrown away. Those are masks for big jobs if I'm painting or anything like that, or maybe if I'm getting all up in the toilet or whatever, I'll use those. And my favorite are antibacterial wipes. They're just handy when you don't want to use your cleaning cloths and have to rewash them and all that. So I did empty out that container and I put everything on this little shelf. This is subject to change, and I may end up decluttering even more some of this stuff, but I did want to put it on that shelf because that is going to go under my sink in the kitchen. So, and I was at the bin store the other day looking for it under the sink organizer, but then I realized, hey, I've got that one already. I'll use that. And so then I put my garbage bags and my cleaning cloths in that little container there. And again, all this may change. It's just I'm trying to make everything more convenient and easier to get to when it comes time to clean. So that little caddy may go, I don't know yet. We shall see once the kitchen's finished. And all that really left, see, my little pile is growing, kinda, not too bad. All that I have left are a few things there in the floor, and then, of course, my vacuum cleaner and my Swiffer, and there's a mop bucket back there that houses the small vacuum, kind of like a little car vac or whatever. And I'm not quite sure if I want to keep that. I mean, obviously, I'm keeping my Swiffer and, well, that's a knockoff Swiffer, and my vacuum cleaner, and then that head is to a mop. Gonna keep that because that'll be a one and done, and then I can toss it. So we'll definitely keep that. I hate that I'm keeping so much. Really, I would love to keep less than 10 things, but maybe at some point. That's why we're minimal-ish over here. I realized I had more garbage bags. Oh, so many. You can never have enough though. So, and they're nice and contained, so I can't complain about that. I am going to keep that little vacuum for now. That may change later. I may get rid of it if I don't use it in the next, let's say, month. So, I don't know, by September 1st. And I'm going to keep that mop bucket. Not going to use it really for mopping most of the time. I'll just like fill it up with hot soapy water if I need to, like, I don't know, clean walls or what have you. We'll see. Again, anything that you see on this channel in this home is subject to change, right? I'm not married to any material thing, so it's fine. But for now, I think I've done a pretty good job. I have managed to get rid of a handful of things, not bad. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be over the moon to get a hold of that spin cleaner thing, even though it wasn't for me. I get hooked on these trends and want to try them too, like everybody else. But I can tell you, it wasn't for me. I mean, if you own it and you love it, let me know in the comments if you've ever tried one of those. I mean, it's handy, sure, but I feel like it was a lot of effort that was unnecessary. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I ended up with. Besides toilet bowl cleaner and stuff, other than that, that's everything I used to clean with. I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like I can clean, I can disinfect, and really that's all you need. You don't need 8 million things. And again, I want to pare this down more as time goes on and kind of use up some of this stuff and everything. So I want to tell you I do appreciate y'all sticking around. Again, if you're new, go ahead and sub up. Definitely please hit that like button. Great way to support the channel. If you like this video as well, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But either way, I want to thank you for sticking around this long. And as always, we got content coming up. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell. God bless you all. I will see all of you in the next one.